We got some serious stuff today because jobs report was pretty stinky. It smelled and it was bad. And there's a lot of interesting conclusions that we discussed on our editorial call at Breitbart that I want to get to. But first, let's set up what was in this jobs report for the month of August, but also the revisions. So
Sure.
Walk us through it.
Right. So the jobs report came in with just 22,000 jobs being added for the month of August. That is very low. And there was a downward, actually the July number got revised up a tiny bit, but the big striking thing was a downward revision to the June number, which is now negative, meaning we lost jobs in June. So the total number of people working in the United States contracted in June. That hasn't happened since the pandemic. We've been adding jobs month after month after month since the pandemic. It's bad news that we had that month's contraction. It's pretty bad news that we also didn't pick up on the contraction until later, right? Like that would be something that would have been nice to know back in June because the Federal Reserve may have changed its policy. It may have been cutting interest rates, but instead we didn't find out that we actually contracted till 2 months later because frankly, the Bureau of Labor Statistics that puts out these reports has a problem getting good statistics in. There's all sorts of reasons and we could go into that. But the main takeaway is jobs numbers were weaker than expected. The downward revision was bad. It shows that the labor market is not in a strong place. It's not an absolute catastrophe. I mean, the unemployment rate is still 4.3%, which is very low, but we're not creating enough jobs to keep up with the growth of the labor force every month. If you're creating just 22,000 jobs, you will inevitably, month after month, start to increase the unemployment rate every month because you're just not creating enough jobs for people.